What is going on, YouTube? This is Gavin21202, aka Gavin Orlandi, here bringing you all the latest WWE news, rumors, headlines, and updates. And ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that are or aren't or whatever, happy spring break. I'm on spring break. I'll go back next Monday. I know a lot of schools and a lot of different districts already had it already so early. I don't know why, but that really freaking sucks. But for those of you that are, if any are on spring break, happy spring break. And ladies and gentlemen, you guys already know how it all goes. You got 3 major main event topics lined up for you guys. I'm going to talk about each and every single one of them. At the end of the video, you throw down in the comment section what your favorite topic was. And without any further ado, I'm not going to waste any more of your time. So 3, 2, 1, here we go. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, the first topic I bring you guys is breaking news in regards to this coming Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen, because WWE.com just announced, for those of you that don't know, Kurt Angle will be taking on the phenomenal AJ Styles in Kurt Angle's final match on SmackDown before his retirement. And now, with that being said, there's a lot of commotion that comes into play with that. How and when would WWE pull the trigger? Because if you think about it, you can't really have either man lose in this scenario. You got Kurt Angle, who's going into his big retirement match. If he loses, it's going to make him look weak going into his WrestleMania match. But if you have AJ Styles win, or excuse me, if you have Kurt Angle win, it's going to be, oh, the old guy beat the young guy. This young guy has a great match coming up against Orton at WrestleMania. The thought is that if AJ Styles wins, or if Kurt Angle actually wins the match, which is probably expected to happen, we would see an interference from Randy Orton during the match, maybe hitting an RKO on AJ Styles. After Kurt Angle gets the victory, Kurt Angle, kind of looks at Randy Orton, kind of like an eye for an eye, and bam, Kurt Angle gets hit with the RKO. So there could be many different scenarios that WWE plays out in this sort of thing. If WWE runs the route of having AJ Styles win or having Kurt Angle win, no matter what they do, this is going to be a match that they put on. It well worked. It was well planned out, and it's going to be an excellent match. Kurt Angle, the age is getting to him. He's not as vast. He's not as resilient as he used to be at one point. But we will be seeing a match between 2 phenomenal superstars that have a great, phenomenal history with each other. AJ Styles, Kurt Angle. Look at their adventures in TNA with each other. Basically, they're kind of identical. They're basically the same. They both had a lot of success in other wrestling promotions outside of WWE, and now it's all coming to a head in their final match with each other. So, ladies and gentlemen, throw it down in the comment section what you guys think about it. Who do you want to see win? Do you want to see Kurt win? You want to see AJ win? Who do you think? What do you think is going to happen, ladies and gentlemen? So, without any further ado, we're going to jump into the second topic of today's video. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let me just get this camera all centered out and fixed and ready. But ladies and gentlemen, the second topic I bring to you guys is an interesting topic. It's a very interesting one because it's breaking news in regards to Alberto El Patron, for those of you who may know him as Alberto Del Rio. But for real, ladies and gentlemen, I was just reading a text message over my screen. But despite the fact that Alberto Del Rio just recently said that he is open to making a WWE return and that he has made peace with WWE, it seems very unlikely because Fightful has reported that Del Rio left on bad terms with pretty much everybody backstage. Now, with that being said, Alberto Del Rio has a rocky history with WWE. He left once, he came back and was presented with these false promises of getting a huge main event push and becoming WWE champion, and he was never met with those promises that Vince McMahon, the boss, made to him when he came into the company, which kind of vented frustrations from Del Rio, and they all came out on his way out of the company as he has apparently made peace with Triple H, who knows what the future could hold for Del Rio, as one day Triple H eventually takes over the company. But as of right now, it does not seem with the impression that Del Rio left on the superstars backstage, nor management or talent, creative, that they have any plans on bringing him back. So if there's any doubt or if there's any fans that want to see those CCC fans or those CCC chants, it doesn't seem very likely because, it is very interesting for Del Rio to say that the door is open for return. It gets a lot of fans up and it gets a lot of fans thinking that, oh, Del Rio might be returning to WWE. This is something that we got to tune in and watch, but it does not seem like it's on the radar. It does not seem like it's very likely to come anytime soon, if it does happen at all. But Del Rio, he's in a good place right now. He's doing his thing outside of WWE, and I think that's what he should continue to do. I don't think the WWE was... The WWE, it's a good place for him, but I don't know. I feel him doing way better. He did way better when he wasn't with Alberto El Patron over in TNA. Just a whole lot of a better stint, I believe, but that's just my opinion. So, let's head into the third topic of today's video. The third topic of today's WWE News, Rumors, and Headlines update video is in regards to the Lunatic Fringe Grand Slam champion. I had to add that in. Dean Ambrose, because, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that don't know, Dean Ambrose is on his way. I got the hiccups. But anyway, for those of you that don't know, Dean Ambrose is on his way out of the WWE after not re-signing his contract, and he will be on his way out the door after WrestleMania. But with that being said, Bleacher Report has just reported that Dean Ambrose may be very well done with WWE television and will not be on the WrestleMania 35 card. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, Dean Ambrose, the last time we saw Ambrose on WWE television, we know what happened. He was in a Falls Count Anywhere match with Drew McIntyre. After McIntyre got the victory, he finished off with a post-match assault, which is normally how WWE writers would write someone off of television to go and get surgery or something of that sort. But with that being said, it seems that WWE does not have any plans for a match with Dean Ambrose at WrestleMania, nor do they have any plans for him to win any type of championship gold or even be on any episodes of Monday Night Raw until his contract expires and then he's out the door. So we may have very well seen the last of Dean Ambrose on Monday Night Raw, getting Claymore kicked on steel steps by Drew McIntyre through the railing. It seems like we could be done for Dean Ambrose. There were many high reports going around that WWE may give him one more championship run or may give him some type of huge WrestleMania program to work as a thank you for his way out of the company. But I guess it just doesn't seem like that's the route WWE is going to run. So, Ambrose, thank you for everything you've done. It's been amazing seeing you. One of my favorite superstars of the current era. I would have to say that. But Ambrose, I hope Ambrose would come back someday. I very well would assume that Ambrose would come back someday, but I don't know. I can't really spell that out right now. That could be years in the making, months in the making, who knows. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, you guys already know how it all goes. We talked about some amazing shit in today's video. We talked about Ambrose. We talked about Del Rio. We talked about so many topics in this video that I know you guys are not going to forget, and I know you guys are going to want to comment about. We talked about Kurt Angle, AJ Styles. What else is there to talk about in this video, ladies and gentlemen? So, you guys already know how it all goes. In order for me to bring you all the latest WWE news, rumors, headlines, and updates, I'm going to need you guys to do me a couple things. And that is to like this video, favorite this video, share this on every social media platform that is humanly possible. And do me one last thing, and definitely subscribe. Thanks. I love each and every single one of you. Gavin21202, out.